Let's go through all the books I read in the month of November, and I will tell you whether I think you should read them or not. The month of November, I read 17 books. Faerie Morgana. It's story of King Arthur's sister. She's a priestess, magical abilities. I'm gonna say maybe for that one. It was a little too lyrical for me. The Golden Boy's Guide to Bipolar. I'm gonna say yes for this one. It had like a very good like mental health rep as far as like being young and gay and in the closet, and especially when religion and family values come into play. At 30 Love, tennis romance, I'm gonna say absolutely. I loved this one. Dragon by Midnight, I'm gonna say yes for this one as well. It is Cinderella retelling. At midnight she turns into a dragon. I also read the full Divergent series. I'm going to say absolutely yes to this. Loved it. If you don't know what Divergent is, it is a dystopian world where society is split into factions and you have to choose what faction you join. I read A Theory of Dreaming, which is book two after A Study in Drowning. I'm going to say maybe for this one. I did enjoy A Study in Drowning. This one was a little bit more trippy for me. A Tempest of Ravens, I'm going to say maybe for this one. If you like historical fantasy or historical fiction, 1650s in Scotland, our FMC is a girl who's plagued by ravens and visions, and her village doesn't like that, thinks she's a witch. Raising the Horseman, I'm going to say absolutely yes to this one. It is a Disney book. It's a modern day queer retelling of the Headless Horseman in Sleepy Hollow. Medusa. Absolutely yes. This is honestly, I've read a lot of Medusa retellings, and this is probably my favorite one I've read so far. My Roommate is a Vampire. I'm going to say yes to this one as well. It was very cute. It's about an artist down bad, and she finds an apartment in Chicago for like $200 a month. She's like, that's weird. It's inexpensive. Why is it so inexpensive? Come to find out, the roommate is a vampire who's been asleep for a century and needs someone to teach him about modern world. The Sins on Their Bones, I'm going to say yes to this one. I really enjoyed the world building in this. It's based on like Jewish mythology. You have this guy who was the czar, who was married to another man who killed himself to become immortal, and now he's taken over as czar. Trust of the Emerald Sea. This is my first Brandon Sanderson book I ever read, and there's 12 moons on this planet, and they all shed spores, and these spores make the oceans, and every ocean has a different thing the spores do. Say maybe because the world building was good, and the twist was good, but for something about it was just off to me. The entanglement of rival wizards, I'm gonna say absolutely. This is about two wizards who were fighting over a grant. They both were given that grant and now have to work together. Lastly, What the River Knows, I'm gonna say yes to this one as well. It's about a girl who finds out her parents are missing, finds out that they're dead while trying to discover Cleopatra's tomb in Egypt, so she goes out there. Had a fantastic month of reading. Let's see what December brings. So far, I've read nothing.